Hello, vinyl community and anyone else watching. It probably doesn't seem like it, but it's actually been quite a while since I've done a recent finds video. And I have quite a lot to show, so I'm going to make two of them, just back to back. That way they're not so long and you can just watch one and watch the other one another time, or not watch it, or whatever. About 2 weeks apart, I went to my quote-unquote local record store, which is, more than 30 miles away, a couple towns away, and I found some stuff, and I picked up some stuff online and a couple other places. So without further ado, I guess I'll get started. Before I do, I have a whole bunch of new subscribers, and I don't have a list or anything, but thank you all for subscribing, and thank all my subscribers and everybody that watches this. I think I'm going to hit 100 soon, so that makes me very happy and pleased, so thanks. Anyway, I'll start with the Beach Boys. It's called Buggin'. It's an import. I've never seen this before. Didn't cost much. None of these really cost a whole lot. My average, I figured it out, my average for this day at the record store was $5 a piece, but the end two definitely make up for the ones that probably aren't $5 albums. This is a British import, and it's old. It's got fold down flaps on the back. It is definitely, well, it was £1.15 when it came out. It's got some weird stuff on it. Little Deuce Coupe, Don't Hurt My Little Sister, Finders Keepers, You Still Believe in Me, All I Want to Do, Why Do Fools Fall in Love, The Surfer Moon, Girls on the Beach, Be Here in the Morning, I Was Made to Love Her. It's got some weird stuff on it, so I just thought it was an interesting sort of British import. Next up, this cost very little, but it was interesting. The Great British Rock Invasion. It's volumes 1, 2, and 3. It is a 3-record set. It's on Wizard Records. EMI put it out, and it is an import as well. And it's in fairly nice shape. The cover is a little, got some wear, but it is a gatefold. 2 records in one jacket, one in the other. And it's got, interesting stuff. The Beatles, I Want to Hold Your Hand is on here. The Who, Happy Jack. Followed by the Boomtown Rats, I Don't Like Mondays. Itchy Coop Park is on here. London Boys by David Bowie. Here, I'll do that, and if you want a freeze frame, you can take a look and see what's on there. Weird stuff. You wouldn't ever find anything like this in America. The Beatles are never on compilations in America. There you go. The Great British Rock Invasion. Mickey Jump. Friend of Dave Edmunds. His first album I have on Stiff. So I picked this one up too. Another gem import. This one's British. Oxford is the name of that. I didn't have this. The Pretenders, Learning to Crawl. It is still in shrink. It's got the original price sticker on it. So I needed it, and I didn't have it. And in my opinion, the Pretenders are one of the few bands that have never put out a bad album. So I'm happy to have it. I love this band. This is my second ever Dubliners album. They did traditional Irish rock back the early to mid 60s is a high point. Their career. This is a British import as well on Starline Records. The Topanga Canyon Orchestra. Crimson and Clover. I have no idea. I'm hoping this is an attempt at bad psychedelic instrumentals. It's on Uni Records. I don't know about it. I'm hoping that's what it is. I haven't played any of these yet. It's in nice condition, and I just thought it was an interesting record. The Foundations, the other Foundations album, It's not Baby or Build Me Up Buttercup, but Baby Now That I Found You. Their second hit. I believe, oh, and I didn't even realize. Again, on Uni Records, and it's a promo copy. Don't know if you can see that. And let's see if it's on a white label. I don't remember. It is not. It is on the standard yellow Uni label. Pick that up. I couldn't resist it. It's in really nice shape. Timothy, The Boys, of course, that classic track. And Give Up Your Guns is the name of the album, but it's also called Timothy, and it's also called Dinner Music. It's an album with 3 titles, and I want to hear that, actually. They're a semi-local band from around where I'm from, so there you go. The one, the only, I love her to death. Wanda Jackson, the 2 sides of Wanda Jackson. One side is a rock and roll side of this record, and the other side is country. But a lot of her albums are like that, so they just happen to name this one appropriately. Mono copy. I always pick these up when they're reasonably priced. Ella Fitzgerald, this time the Rodgers and Hart, excuse me, songbook. I have like 3 of her other songbooks. Verve did a nice job on these. They always sound terrific, and well worth having. It's a gatefold, but there's not really anything in there but information. The Vogues, You're the One. Now we're getting to the stuff that upped my pricing a little bit. You're the One. It's still in shrink. It's a mono album, and you just don't see this. And this, of course, has You're the One, and I believe, I was thinking it had 5 O'Clock World on it, but I guess it doesn't. But it's got You're the One, which is one of their big rock-ish hits. As rockin' as they ever got. So there you go. I've been wanting one of these for a long time, and I finally got one. A Hard Day's Night, a Capitol Records pressing. Believe it or not, I mean, I've got the United Artists, but I don't have a Capitol. And this one is like near mint. It's in really nice shape, and I finally got one at a decent price. Remember, these are averaging $5 a piece. So, and the last album from my first trip to my record store, I've been wanting this for a long time. It's been on my want list forever. I'm going to hold it up a minute and hope maybe I can get a, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, a shot of it so to use at the beginning of the video. The Who, My Generation. It's their first album, an American copy. It's not mint or anything, but it's a fairly decent copy. And again, averaging it in with what I got for everything else, well worth it. And I'm really, really glad I finally got The Who Sings My Generation. I have a reissue backed with, I can't even remember, the Magic Bus album maybe. One of those doubles, but I finally got this, and this is the prize for me right there. Okay, now just some other things that I've picked up along the way. Teenage Fan Club. This isn't the album 13, although it looks like it. The guy, I got this online, and the guy sent me a flat for the album, a promo flat, which is really nice. It's really nice of him to do that. And he also sent me a little live bill. And what this is the promotional copy on Creation Records of a single, which is completely upside down, so I'll show it to you that way. You can see what's on it there. What You Do to Me, one of my favorite Teenage Fan Club songs, is on here. And I have no older Teenage Fan Club on vinyl, so this was my first, and that made me very happy. I love the Teenage Fan Club. And I don't have any Lemonheads on vinyl. This is a live album that's come out fairly recently, the Hotel Sessions. I don't know much about it. I haven't heard it yet, but I love the Lemonheads, and except for a couple of 45s, again, nothing on vinyl. So I'm looking forward to giving that a spin. Broke down and picked this up today. I've been looking at it since it came out, and which has been about a week, 3-4 days, and I got it. The Rolling Stones, The Satisfaction 12-inch single. Is it worth the money? Probably not. Here's the B-side, tells you the B-sides there. But it is going to sound amazing. I wish they had put a mono and a stereo on here is what I really wish. But the thing is, in a parking lot the other day, I found a $5 bill. So I decided to put it towards this, to cut the price down a little bit, and picked one up. And I actually got this at an FYE. I found it cheaper at FYE than I could find it even online. So there you go, the Rolling Stones Satisfaction single. I sprung for it. The rest of these are all new. So very quickly, the new Best Coast album. I like their first two, so thought what the heck. I picked this up. Picked this up at Barnes & Noble actually. The same day I picked this up for Everly. Billy Joe and Nora. Mr. Retro 2, Dean, raved about this album, and I've heard a lot of people rave about it, so I picked it up, and I'm really looking forward to listening to it. Nice picture on the back, too. Finishing up my White Stripes collection, finally, I got Elephant. It was the only one I needed. It was the elephant in the room. Hey, it matches my room. You can't even see it, can you? And they did it as a 2-record set, and I got it at a really good price, and I'm really, really happy to finally have the White Stripes Elephant, and that was the last one I needed. Roots, the Everly Brothers. This is a new reissue. I'm not sure who put it out. It only says Warner Brothers, so maybe Warner Brothers did it. It's on 180 gram vinyl. And I picked this up really cheap. That's why I bought it. This was under 10 bucks. And I'm looking forward to it. I like pretty much all Everly Brothers. I think they are amazing. A couple more here. Alex Chilton, Ocean Club, 1977. I'm not expecting great things from this, but unlike a lot of people in the vinyl community, I've heard lately especially, don't understand the bad Alex Chilton. I kind of like the bad Alex Chilton. So as long as the quality of the recording is good enough to at least hear what's going on, I'm probably going to like this record. I love Alex Chilton. He's one of my favorite people in the whole world. If you don't know who he is, he was the lead singer of the Box Tops, sang The Letter, sang Cry Like a Baby, Soul Deep. Then he was in Big Star with Chris Bell, and sang September Girls, which he does on here. He does Back of a Car on here. Does The Letter, Can't Seem to Make You Mine. Beach Boys, Wouldn't It Be Nice? She Might Look My Way, which is one of my favorite songs of all time that never came out. There is a demo. I did play it on one of my podcasts once, a long time ago. Alex Chilton, love him to death. And last but not least, again, I sprung for the latest Pixies album. I haven't heard the whole thing, but when I have heard of it online, I really liked it. I liked it enough to buy it, and I was just glad that they were back and glad that they did an album. And again, I got it fairly cheap. They did a nice job. It was a Record Store Day issue, double vinyl, really heavy record. And I'm looking forward to digging into this as well. Well, that's it for... Well, no, it's not. I got one more. Excuse me. Sorry. I sprung for this. This I've been debating about for a long time. I have it on CD. I'm not in love with it. And I think the problem with it, I'll give it a quick review here, is they used Paul McCartney's band. At least most people did. And so it sounds like Paul McCartney playing these songs live, but without the good bass playing. And it's just weak. There's nothing bad about it. There's just nothing great about it. but it was in FYE's 50% off rack, so I picked it up for about 20, a little more maybe, but about 20-ish, which is a really good deal. It's a 3-record set. If you don't know what this is, it's The Art of Paul McCartney. It's a whole bunch of people: Steve Miller, Hart, Bob Dylan, Billy Joel, who else is on? B.B. King, Alice Cooper, Smokey Robinson, Dion, Paul Rogers, Cheap Trick, Jeff Lynne, all kinds of people doing Paul McCartney songs. And like I said, there's nothing bad about it. There's just nothing great about it. But I'm a McCartney collector, so I should have gotten it anyway to even out my collection. And there you go. The Art of McCartney. Well, that's it for round 1. I am wearing, by the way, want to take a look at my shirt if you can? I love him. Anyway, again, like always, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing and all of that stuff. Thank you for your comments. I love getting comments. I'm getting better at responding. I know I'm not great, but I am getting better, and I am trying. And again, I also do a podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. My last video was about that. I should update you on that. It finally, where it wound up was, it's gone down now, but it hit number 2 in the pop chart in the world, and it stayed there for 10 days. So for any of you guys responsible for that, thank you. That was one of the most amazing things that's ever happened to me. So thanks for that. Check it out. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned, because there's going to be another video. It probably won't get uploaded the same day, but I am going to do another video right now. So I hope you watch that, and thanks for watching. Bye.